Are you secretly wondering if your business is leaving money on the table every single day because leads are slipping through cracks you can't even see? Here's what I mean. You're running ads, creating content, maybe even getting decent traffic to your landing pages. But somewhere between that first click and the final sale, people are just disappearing. And the worst part? You have no idea where they're going or why they're leaving. It's like watching potential revenue evaporate into thin air, and you're left wondering if it's your messaging, your pricing, your timing, or something else entirely. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to trace those leaks in your sales funnel, so you can plug them up and start converting more of the leads you're already getting. You'll also find out the 3 most common places service businesses lose prospects, and these aren't the obvious ones everyone talks about. Plus, I'll walk you through a simple diagnostic process you can do in your own business this week. And with that said, let's dive right in. There are a lot of business owners who have been caught in a situation like this. You launch a new service, or maybe an old one, you're just moving it online. Then you create what you think is a solid website or landing page, and maybe after a while you even set up some email sequences too. Then you try to get people coming in through the website. Maybe that's ads or you're posting a lot of content. And after a while, usually a much longer time than you initially expected, you finally see some of those people come to the landing page or website, some even book calls. But for whatever reason, they kinda end there. Many of them don't actually become customers, and even more of them fell off before they'd even register. More leads than what you found to be normal in your industry. The conversion rates are disappointing. The people who do convert aren't always your ideal clients, and you're left scratching your head wondering what you're doing wrong. Here's the thing. Most service business owners are focused on getting more leads when they should be focused on converting the leads they already have. Because if you're losing half your prospects due to funnel leaks, getting twice as many leads just means losing twice as many people. So, what can you do about it? First off, you may want to look out for any of these 3 major leak points that a lot of services tend to have in their businesses, and most of them don't even know it. So these are the 3 leak points you'll need to keep an eye out for. Leak point 1, the subconscious expectation. Fail. This happens right after someone opts in or takes their first action. They expected one thing, but your follow-up delivers something else. Maybe your lead magnet promised 5 ways to double your revenue, but your first email talks about mindset. Maybe they booked a consultation expecting a strategy session, but got a sales pitch instead. The fix isn't complicated. It's about alignment. Whatever you promise in that initial touchpoint needs to be exactly what you deliver in the next step. The second super common leak point, the overwhelm drop-off. This one's sneaky. You're trying to provide value, so you create these comprehensive email sequences or detailed consultation calls, but instead of impressing prospects, you're overwhelming them. They feel like they need to implement everything before they're ready to move forward, so they just don't. Service businesses especially fall into this trap because we want to show our expertise. But remember, the goal isn't to solve all their problems for free. It's to build trust while creating urgency for your paid solution. Leak point number 3, the trust canyon. There's often a massive gap between someone showing interest and actually being ready to invest in your services. Most funnels ignore this canyon completely. They go from download my free guide straight to book a 5,000 strategy intensive. The people who cross that canyon immediately were probably going to buy anyway. Everyone else needs a bridge, content that builds trust, addresses objections, and nurtures the relationship over time. The simple diagnostic process. Here's how you can audit your own funnel this week. Step 1. Map your current journey. Write down every single touch point from first awareness to final purchase. Don't skip anything. Landing pages, thank you pages, emails, phone calls, contracts, everything. Step 2. Check your promise alignment. Go through each step and ask yourself, does this deliver exactly what the previous step promised? If there's any disconnect, you found a leak. Step 3. Identify drop-off points. Look at your analytics or simply observe your own process. Where do you notice people stopping? That's where people are deciding your process isn't worth continuing. Step 4. Experience your own process. Go through your own funnel as if you're a prospect. Better yet, have someone else do it. Where do you feel confused, overwhelmed, or skeptical? Those feelings are leak indicators. Specific actions you can take this week for your landing pages. Check if your headline matches what brought people there. If they clicked an ad about time management tips, your landing page better be about time management, not general productivity. For your email follow-up, read your welcome email sequence. Does email 1 continue the conversation from your opt-in, or does it suddenly shift topics? This disconnect kills momentum. For your sales conversations, listen to recordings of your consultation calls or think back to recent ones. Are prospects asking questions that suggest they're confused about what you actually do? That confusion started somewhere in your funnel for your service delivery. Compare what you promised during the sales process to what clients actually receive. Any gaps here create disappointed customers who won't refer others. What this really means for your service business. When you fix these leaks, you'll notice something important happens. You don't just get better conversion rates, you attract more qualified prospects. People who go through a smooth, logical process are more prepared for your services, have clearer expectations, and are generally easier to work with. This also means you can grow your business more predictably. Instead of constantly worrying about where your next client will come from, you'll have a system that consistently moves prospects from awareness to purchase. So, now that you know all of these, the 3 leaky points and what to look out for and all, what should you do next? You can do just that. Just use the 3 leaks checklist and work on it from there. But really, I think that a much better place to start is by making sure you have nailed the mapping of your current customer journey. Most service business owners have never written down their complete process from first contact to project completion. This exercise alone reveals gaps you didn't know existed. Nailing who your customer is and understanding where their head's at each point of the journey can be revolutionary for any business in any industry. But especially if you're offering a service, since services are less tangible and is usually based on a lot of trust. If you want to learn about the customer journey and how to understand exactly what's really going on behind the scenes, and you want to be able to predict and understand what gets them to take action, we have a video that discusses just that. Check out the description below for it. So, yeah, you map out your customer's journey, and then focus on fixing one connection at a time. Don't try to rebuild everything simultaneously. Pick the biggest disconnect and improve that first. Once that's working smoothly, move to the next priority area. If you would like to know exactly what's working in your funnel and what's not, so you can find out where you're losing your leads and potential buyers, then this free, super easy checklist is for you. I made this quick 5-minute audit checklist so that you can spot the areas that you can test and improve upon. Check out the free downloadable checklist especially made for service businesses with smaller teams. It's meant to help you trace the leaks in your own business and identify what your next steps should be to solve it. This way, you can make changes to those exact areas of your sales pipeline and understand your customer better. This way, you'll be more likely to get more out of your marketing efforts even with the same number of leads in future. The link is in the description below. This has been Rita with clicksandthings.com. See you in the next one.